most of these seats, right?
Yeah,
So?
at least like the front row.
Yeah, the front row, yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go for it, John.
Well, I grew up in Casper, Wyoming, and that's when I went by Adam, of course, and then every year we'd attend the annual Bluegrass and Catfish Festival, and then, I mean...
Yeah, that's where we met, actually. He was playing in Mama McCree's Jambalaya Jug Band at the time, and I used to go down there every summer because my father, he owned an asbestos mine that employed about 700 people in Casper, and so we used to go down there every summer, and he'd have to manage it, and then I, checked out the Bluegrass and Catfish Festival. I mean, at the time I was playing Joan Baez covers on the auto harp.
Yeah, and when I heard him on stage, I saw him, and I felt this bond between us. I was in the audience, and I mean, like, I just knew at that moment I had to be in a band with him.
Yeah.
So
we've been really close friends ever since, actually. So. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, my winds are blowing, it's kicking up the sand, it's blowing out the message to everyone traveling man. Oh, mighty winds are blowing, from the land across the sea, blowing peace and freedom, it's blowing equality, it's blowing peace and freedom, it's blowing you and me.
Well, I met these guys at the Bluegrass and Catfish Festival in Casper, Wyoming, and they weren't really into me at first, but I mean eventually they warmed up, and because they really need somebody. They need somebody to handle the day-to-day scheduling and booking kind of things, and that's what a band manager is really all about. I mean, I play such a vital role for this band. I don't know what they'd do without me, to be perfectly honest.
I joined Shaman back when it was called the Warlocks. The manager posted an ad on Craigslist, and I thought it sounded pretty metal. It's not, but I'm cool with it.
Well, I don't really like folk music, and I don't really like playing with these guys, but May Peng, she really wanted me to go into some sort of musical thing. I guess this is where I ended up.
Alright, let's hit this one.
So, I mean, we've been in the band for a few years now, but probably a month after we started playing together, I had a really tragic accident, and I mean, I don't want to talk about it, but the bottom line is my soul was damaged after that accident, so I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep, so I sought out a shaman who healed me, and I mean, after that moment, I just grew so much closer with my band members, and we've just been really, it's just been incredible. We're skyrocketing off. We're really getting going now. So yeah.
Well, Adam, I should say formerly Adam, now known as Kateri, after his accident, he got booed off of the stage by some rowdy fans, and well, he hasn't been the same since. I guess he sought out a shaman. He changed his name and changed his whole lifestyle. Basically, he used to be pretty different than he is now. He was planning on going to West Point, and but now he's turned around. I think it's for the better of Shaman anyway. I think it's been better ever since. American Family Insurance. That's good. All right.
That felt good, guys.
Felt good.
I really felt that one.
Yeah, I did.
I thought it'd be a good idea to get the band corporate sponsorship because money's not always a sure thing. It's not always steady, especially getting gigs in the winter. Because Adam, he likes to play outside a lot. Right now we've got a pretty sweet deal with American Family Insurance. Before we had like Kellymore Paints, and they just weren't quite doing it. So eventually we dropped it, because their demands were a little much for the amount we were getting.
Well, I tend to get in the more spiritual side of music. I mean, like when it flows and it feels like you're floating, it attacks you from all of your senses, really. I mean, like often when I'm playing, I just feel like I'm flying. So, but truly, music, it touches all of your five senses. I mean, like you can see it, you can hear it, obviously, and you can feel it. But I mean, like the whole taste of music. I mean, I don't even have to explain that. And obviously, it smells like when you're down in the music. It's there. It's real.